Reaching the summit of towering mountains is the ultimate dream for climbers and adventurers who thrive on adrenaline. But this goal demands more than just courage. It requires advanced climbing techniques, survival skills, and, above all, specialized gear. Among the essential tools for scaling massive rock walls is the Portaledge, a portable, fabric-covered platform supported by a metal frame. This is your bed, your home, and your lifeline when you spend nights suspended hundreds or even thousands of feet above the ground. This daring practice is known as vertical camping. It all began in 1958, when legendary climber Warren Harding decided to rest on a natural ledge during his pioneering ascent of El Capitan in Yosemite. In the 1960s, climbers began using hammocks strapped to cliff faces, paving the way for the innovation of the modern Portaledge. So, how does it actually work? A portaledge is anchored to the cliff by a central point, secured with a locking carabiner. It's suspended by 4 to 6 adjustable straps and is typically set up at designated anchor bolts on big wall climbing routes. This setup allows climbers to rest safely during multi-day ascents, some of which span several nights on vertical terrain. Not every climb requires an overnight stay, but big wall climbs, like those found in Yosemite, Patagonia, and the Dolomites, often do. These routes are so extensive that they must be completed in stages, making overnight cliff camping a necessity. Now, let's address the obvious question: is vertical camping safe? The answer is yes, when done properly. Climbers sleep while still wearing a harness, tethered both to the portaledge and the rock face. The setup is engineered for safety. As long as no one decides to dive off intentionally, the risks are minimal. However, nature doesn't always play nice. Storms can turn an ordinary night into a terrifying ordeal. The most common and feared phenomenon is the bronco ride, when violent winds lift the portaledge off the wall and slam it back against the rock. At that moment, survival becomes the sole focus. Injuries can happen, and rescues are often complex and dangerous. Helicopters are typically used, but getting close enough to the injured climber on a sheer cliff wall requires extreme precision, especially with unpredictable wind patterns and narrow angles. Still, for those who crave the thrill, the payoff is unmatched. By day, you're surrounded by breathtaking views and native birds flying past at eye level. But it's at night that the real magic begins. With almost no light pollution, the sky explodes into a cosmic spectacle. Constellations, shooting stars, even distant planets, all visible from your sleeping bag. Daily life on a portaledge is basic. Climbers bring minimal gear, perhaps a compact stove, a book, and yes, a bathroom setup that's far from luxurious. Hygiene takes a back seat. Clothes go unchanged for days. The humidity and confined space make things aromatic, to say the least. Yet, for the world's top climbers, these discomforts are just part of the journey. Take Mark Sinnott, for example. A veteran climber with over 30 years of experience in places like Yosemite, Karakoram, and Moab. He once described sleeping in a portaledge nearly a mile high as being in a treehouse in the sky. For him, it wasn't fear, it was freedom. Of course, if you're a sleepwalker, maybe stick to a regular campsite. A wrong step here could mean more than just a stubbed toe. But for the bold, this is the ultimate camping adventure. If you're in the mood for a radical adventure, here are the top destinations for vertical camping. Yosemite National Park, USA, the mecca of big wall climbing. With over 40 routes on iconic formations like El Capitan, Half Dome, and Leaning Tower, Yosemite offers the perfect conditions: towering granite walls, solid anchors, and reliable weather. The Dolomites, Italy. Nestled on the Austrian-Italian border, these limestone peaks are famous for scenic climbs. While many routes are single-day, longer challenges like Marmolada and Cima Grande demand overnight stays on the wall. Trollwall, Norway. Europe's tallest vertical rock face. Routes like Trolldom, Swedish Route, and Raspberry Dream take multiple days and offer incredible terrain for Portaledge camping. Vertical camping is not just a climb, it's a test of endurance, courage, and mental strength. It strips life down to the essentials: survival, beauty, and the sheer thrill of being alive. You'll face discomfort, fear, and challenges, but you'll also witness moments so powerful they'll stay with you forever. So, the question is, would you dare to sleep on the edge of a cliff? Leave your comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next adventure.